Do you ever set ambitious goals, only to find yourself struggling to stick with them? Or perhaps you have habits you want to break, but they just keep pulling you back in. What if the secret to massive results wasn't about willpower, but about making tiny, incremental changes? Today, we're diving into a book that has revolutionized how millions think about personal change. Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones, by James Clear. Clear argues that big achievements come from small, consistent improvements, what he calls atomic habits. These are tiny changes that, when compounded, lead to remarkable transformations. This book isn't just theory, it's a practical, actionable guide to engineering your environment and routines for success. Clear's framework demystifies habit formation, making it accessible and achievable for anyone. In this summary, we'll break down Clear's 4 laws of behavior change, and how you can apply them to effortlessly build good habits and dismantle bad ones. We'll also touch upon the profound impact of identity on your habits, and the critical role your environment plays in shaping your daily actions. Key concepts from Atomic Habits. Concept 1. The 4 laws of behavior change. Clear presents a simple framework for habit formation based on 4 laws, or cues/reinforcers, that make habits easier to build, and reverse them to break bad ones. Each law corresponds to a stage in the habit loop: cue, craving, response, reward. 1. Make it obvious. Explanation. Habits are often triggered by visual cues in your environment. Good habits thrive when their cues are highly visible and easily accessible, prompting you to act. Conversely, bad habits are everywhere, precisely because their cues are pervasive. Our brains are wired to notice what stands out. Application. To establish a new, positive habit, strategically place its triggers in plain sight. This could mean leaving your yoga mat unrolled, putting your vitamins next to your toothbrush, or setting out your running clothes the night before. To break an undesirable habit, reverse this law, make its cues invisible. Store unhealthy snacks out of sight, turn off notifications that lead to mindless scrolling, or even remove distracting items from your workspace. The less obvious the cue, the less likely the behavior. Example: if your goal is to practice guitar for 15 minutes a day, leave your guitar on a stand in the living room instead of tucked away in a closet. If you want to drink more water, always keep a full water bottle on your desk, right in your line of sight. 2. Make it attractive. Explanation. We're far more likely to repeat behaviors that we find enjoyable, or that promise a reward. Our brains release dopamine when we anticipate pleasure, driving us towards attractive habits. This makes the craving for the reward a powerful motivator. Application. One powerful technique is temptation bundling. This involves pairing an action you need to do with an action you want to do. For instance, only allow yourself to listen to your favorite podcast while doing chores, or watch your favorite show only while on the treadmill. Additionally, surround yourself with people who make your desired habits the norm, as social circles heavily influence what we find attractive. Envisioning the positive outcome of a good habit can also make it more appealing. Example: if you struggle with exercise, promise yourself that you can only watch the next episode of your favorite streaming series after you complete a 30-minute workout. This makes the workout the gateway to a desired reward. 3. Make it easy. Explanation. The path of least resistance is often the path taken. The less effort, friction, or willpower a habit requires, the more likely you are to do it consistently. Humans naturally gravitate towards ease. Application. Focus on reducing the number of steps required to start a good habit. This is called reducing friction. A prime example is the 2-minute rule. Scale down any new habit to something that takes less than 2 minutes to perform. For instance, read for a chapter becomes read for 2 minutes. Lay out your workout clothes the night before, pre-chop vegetables for healthy meals, or automate bill payments. To break bad habits, increase their friction, making them harder to do. Example: if you want to start meditating, don't aim for 30 minutes. Commit to just 2 minutes of mindful breathing. This tiny step feels easy enough to start, and often, you'll continue for longer once you begin. 4. Make it satisfying. Explanation: habits that provide immediate gratification are more likely to stick. Our brains prioritize immediate rewards over delayed ones, even if the delayed rewards are larger. What is immediately rewarded gets repeated. Application: find ways to make the beginning of a new habit immediately enjoyable, or visibly rewarding. Habit tracking is highly effective here. Checking off a completed task on a calendar or app provides an instant visual signal of progress, which is incredibly satisfying. Consider a small, healthy, immediate reward after completing a habit. For accountability, find a habit partner who can provide immediate encouragement, or a consequence. Example: after finishing your daily writing goal, immediately mark it off on your habit tracker. Seeing that unbroken chain of checkmarks provides a powerful, instant sense of accomplishment that reinforces the behavior. Concept 2: Identity-based habits. Explanation: many people mistakenly focus on what they want to achieve, outcome-based habits, e.g., I want to lose 10 pounds. Clear argues that a more powerful approach is to focus on who you want to become, identity-based habits, e.g., I want to be a healthy person. Your habits are simply reflections of your identity. When your habits align with your desired identity, they become more sustainable. Application: instead of setting a goal like, run a marathon, shift your mindset to, I want to be a runner. Then, every time you put on your running shoes, or go for a short jog, you are casting a vote for that identity. The more votes you cast, the stronger that identity becomes. This internal shift makes sticking to habits feel less like a chore, and more like living out who you are. Example: if you want to become an early riser, tell yourself, I am an early riser. Then, every morning you wake up before your alarm, you reinforce that identity, making the habit feel natural. Concept 3: Environment design and compounding. Explanation: your environment is a silent but powerful architect of your habits. It's often significantly easier to change your environment than it is to rely solely on willpower. Tiny improvements, when compounded over long periods, lead to massive and often unexpected results, just like compound interest in finance. Application: actively design your surroundings to make good habits easy and bad habits difficult. This might involve decluttering your workspace to reduce distractions, arranging your kitchen for healthier eating, or creating a dedicated, deep work zone. Understand that even small, consistent efforts, getting 1% better each day, lead to exponential growth over months and years. These seemingly insignificant daily choices are the building blocks of remarkable outcomes. Example: if you struggle with late-night snacking, remove all tempting treats from your kitchen and replace them with healthy alternatives. This environmental shift makes the easy choice the healthy one. Over time, these small choices compound into significant health improvements. Conclusion of Atomic Habits. Atomic Habits isn't just about goal setting, it's about system building. James Clear's genius lies in simplifying the complex psychology of habits into a practical, step-by-step guide that anyone can follow. By meticulously applying the 4 laws of behavior change, making habits obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying, and by consciously focusing on the identity you want to embody, you can literally redesign your life, one tiny, atomic habit at a time. This book is a must-read for anyone who feels stuck, wants to make lasting changes, or simply wishes to achieve more with less struggle. It empowers you to create the robust, self-sustaining systems that will inevitably lead to the outcomes you desire, without relying on fleeting motivation or superhuman willpower. It's about making progress inevitable. What's one atomic habit you're going to start building today? Or perhaps, what's one piece of your environment you're going to redesign? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this summary helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe for more insights.